Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to James. Curry with the steal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. And Curry pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant still a Brooklyn net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
Here is Brooks, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's James missing. KD with it. He's picked up by Morant. And here's Harris from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has riches. Here's Irving, following the basket by MP. And Curry has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got 5.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
And it's Morant missing. And stolen by James. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Irving passes to Claxton. Ball's knocked loose. Irving against Morant. Irving can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's James. Morant against Harris. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
From deep, James got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Inside, James. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
Now the pass to Durant. Harris outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Durant. T.J. Warren comes in for Curry. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. Here's James. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nets make it. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. MP out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Willing to fight. MP never backs down.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Now, here's Adams. He dishes it to James. Adams trying to free himself up. And James gets it to go on the assist by Adams.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic and has set himself up for some success in this league.
Harris inside. Brooks covering. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 8 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And that one's good. James.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by MP. Irving can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's James. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Irving. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. They get it again. James kicks to Brooks. Back to James. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's James missing. Curry with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. So you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Now Morant, following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Memphis with another turnover here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. Simmons finds Irving. Shoots over Morant. And good. Got the angles that time as it falls. Irving's got 8.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. It's Durant on the wing. He had 22 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Curry passes to Claxton. 3 on the clock. Over Jackson. Claxton no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Leading by 5. Here's Aldama. Defended by Durant. Back to James. Dishes it to Jackson. Buries it down low. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Brooklyn. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Warren's checked in for Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Joe Harris. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Bain. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5.
And so it's MP making things happen for Memphis. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. The guard set is Irving and Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Durant missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Toying with the D, MP enjoys getting crafty with his handles.
Irving with the bounce pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Morant. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Irving. Poked away. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
On the wing, James. To the inside. Out to Brooks. Steps back and fires. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Durant with a wide open look. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Harris passes to Curry. Tries yet again. The shot that time not on target. James with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good on the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets trailed by 16. On the wing, Harris. Back to KD. Nets passing it around. To the paint. Here's Curry. Up and in from the low block. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. James left side. Down low. Here's Jackson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play. They got there first.
The Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Out to Brooks. Back to James. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Dylan Brooks.
James has got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Adams. KD can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Irving against Morant. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Warren on the wing. Over Brooks. And the shot by Warren, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
James right side. Offensive rebound. Adams. A beautiful reverse layup. Adams has got 6.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Irving. The pass to Warren. Over Brooks. Misses off the left iron. Memphis leading by 23. Fires the three. And Curry pulls it down. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Warren. Curry on the wing. Passes it to KD. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Curry, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Outside for Simmons. Here's Sumner. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Warren. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Warren's got his first 2 points of the night.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And he gets it to go. James has got 38 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
Substitutions on the court.
"60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark that.
Yes, that goes in.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Morant against Irving. Morant passes to James. Back to Morant. To the paint. And James gets it to go. James has got 42 in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. To the inside. Clark against Curry. Pass to Durant. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. You have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
The shot's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
There's the pass to Curry. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Here's Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Harris dishes to Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Lets a floater go. No good from Irving.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jackson trying to break free. And it's James missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's KD. And the shot goes down.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. The numbers in their favor. Pull-up jumper. And it's Durant with the rebound. Curry on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Here's Jackson. Not going to go that time. Nice defense from KD. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
James finds Morant over Irving. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by James.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Pass to Curry. And stolen by James. Clark right side. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Durant, that's good.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
To the middle, here's James. Banked in off the glass. 44 points for MP.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotion.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, Coach trusted me to get us organized out there, and I take that responsibility very serious. You know, I'm always in my guys' ears calling out plays, letting them see what I see, so it's big.
I mean, how big would you say?
Well, man, I can't put a number on it, but everyone's job is important on this team. Regardless of how many points you score or how many minutes you play, everyone's job is important.
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, it's the feeling of oneness one receives when participating in a collaborative act. You know, we all come from the same source, but we can all lose sight of that in the day-to-day. Because when you're anticipating your teammates' every move and everyone's dialed into that same frequency, that oneness becomes impossible to miss. It's a beautiful thing, John.
It's very zen of you. Namaste. Thanks, MP.